morning. Give me a second. I feel
Well, that
like
answers my question. What are you doing out of bed?
it's been a week.
Are you supposed to be better?
I mean, I've been laying in bed for the past 5 days. Dude, four,
I don't
four
know.
days. Trust me, my leg fucking hurts. But also, you guys don't let me smoke in there, so I need to go things. I also have an intel meeting I have to get to. Ow. Ow. Oh, hello. I mean, it's been a couple days. My leg hurts, so I snuck out to have a smoke. I can walk. There's an intel meeting. I can go back. I just want to have a smoke outside.
You're fine. I just wanted to know if it's still going through your system or not.
Seems to have gone out. Don't feel sick like I'm throwing up my fucking stomach anywhere. So, whoever you did worked. Oh, fuck. Everything fucking hurts. So I had several people stop me.
I could have sworn there was more to you last time I sat in one of your meetings.
Yeah, there's a lot more, but I think today people decided I'm actually really tired, so I'm gonna not go out.
So it's a decent amount. Some people are intel, but also aren't intel at the same time. They just come to listen in for some fucking reason.
Well, the last meeting we did as well, that was pretty big, was techies as well. So.
Right. I believe this is all we are going to get today, so I will not delay any further. Some of you may have already noticed or may not have, but I have taken the liberty to cut some people who I believed were inactive or not contributing enough to the intelligence team. That doesn't include any of you who are present, and also doesn't include some who aren't. But the reasoning for this is exactly that. They lacked productivity, and as far as I could tell, were not contributing to this team, so that they have been let go as a result. On this, I am going to be heavily evaluating all of you from this point forward. As far as I can tell, save for a few exceptions, either none of you are explicitly giving me reports of what you are doing, or are simply not working on anything at the time, which I will not stand for, and as I have already discussed with Chase, does not meet with the standards that we should be operating at. So, from this point forward, all of your actions, or lack thereof, are going to be heavily evaluated. Is that understood by everyone in this room?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yep. Understood.
You got it.
Right. Then, as I had previously stated from the last report of our last meeting, as it currently stands with our investigation of Leviathan, while we were able to find some samples, the research team still needs to work on those, as well as get any other more problematic developments that Leviathan is cooking up. And again, while we cannot directly send you onto frontline territory where most of his experiments are being used, while you are out in the field, if you do encounter any of these new test subjects of his, it would be wise to get proper information from the research team to collect more of these samples so that we can have a proper, speedier time at combating these new units. Other than that, again, while our metal supply isn't as bad as it was, having a more permanent solution to properly restock our metal every time we need to would be important. I understand that, Mag, you are also trying to look into this as well.
Yep. Trying to get a foundry right now.
Other than that, myself, Birdie, and Sniffet are also looking into getting some cybernetics to have on hand, as currently a few of us are in need of them, and it would be nice to have some in stock. Regardless, if anyone else has something that they are working on currently that they are investigating, I would suggest that you share this now, before I have to find out later.
I mean, as I said, I'm still waiting for Cyrus to get back to me on the cult stuff, if we're still looking into that or not.
I'm with him on that one.
Then keep doing what you're doing and suggest any sort of assistance towards Cyrus, as he is currently the one that is in charge of this investigation. Wrench, you said you wanted to add on to this meeting?
If you haven't taken the time to look at it yet, I'd recommend all of you check out the broadcast that was sent out earlier today or in the week. It is in relation to terms that was set with Chase and Tyrion and his furthered collaboration with us in dealing with Leviathan. From the information I've been given, I've discussed with Chase, he's given the okay for us to proceed with continued support with Tyrion. For the time being, he'll be our main communications and obtaining information with Leviathan. Though that shouldn't stop any of you from further still investigating Leviathan sources. In dealing with this matter, Beck, what is your current focus at the moment?
Me, right now? Getting a foundry and, widening my search right now. Well, not right now. If I don't find it, I'm going to have to scout to, like, higher territories. But right now, I'm finding the safe options at the moment.
Then in case of what I was planning earlier, I have a different objective for you. In line with that, I want you to get into contact with Buddy Lawyerman, Midas, as he exists in the group chat. See what his current developments are. One of the scrapyards that I managed to secure under our protection operates near his territory. That is currently flooded with tiger activity. Get into contact with him, get a situation update, and we'll see how we progress from there.
Okay.
I'd still like to see if we can look into Leviathan, what his connections are, beyond the Tigers. From the few interactions I've had with him, I'd imagine with his knowledge he'd be acting somewhere in the district as on more official terms, on paper. Whether it be as a researcher, a scientist, or whatever other manner of title you want to address him as. See how he acts out in the public? Any information you gain for us will be useful information. And any corporations, warehouses, anything that's associated with that. If we can figure out a way to cut off his supply, then it'll make dealing with him a lot easier. As well as the subsequent absorption of his assets. Beyond that, Derek, I'm clearing you for acquisition of a cybernetic or prosthetic, whatever you may prefer. I haven't had the chance to speak to any of the division heads or leadership at large, but I think with your work so far, that much is necessary. I
Thank
do
God.
have a stand-in solution for our cybernetic problem,
I can find
but
my own.
that does require your...
I have been looking into a source. You know me, I like to... If I'm gonna get something, I might as well go above and beyond. And I've been eyeing up this cybernetic store. Might just do a little break-in. Get something a little more, less replaceable. Something that might have some useful tools. Or maybe a built-in lighter. Who knows?
Right now, I have, under my protection and authority, Ripperdoc Clinic that I can send people over to get replacements if necessary and if they've been cleared by medical. It is run by a hyena pack, if that claims issue with any of you,
I've
or
worked with
anyone else
hyenas
that
before.
may. If anyone else that comes in that same situation. But they won't do anything undue. Send anyone who needs one my way. And that goes for any of you. Should be needed for present or future terms.
Of course.
Spread that around as you will. Beyond that, I don't have anything else of business, unless there's something I need to know from any of you. If not, then I'll leave you to the rest of your meeting, Python.
Thank you. Right. If nobody else has anything to report on, you are all free to be dismissed.
I got a thing.
Carry on about your day.
I when I was out the Tuesday, helping with Samira, came across a big old group of rat-sized humans, ROUSs, along with a rat Hulk. Don't know if there's any title of either there, but you know, it's something to bring in mind. Old place, lots of rundown stuff. Some old nostalgic things that I can probably sell that I've been kind of nabbing from there. But I also gained a tool, an old thing that I've seen before, ads for. It's like a multi-use system device used by engineers to kind of get doors open and, you know, electrocute short amp systems, something like that. It's a useful device. It's got built-in flashlight, UV, you name it. But found one of those, so might need some help testing it. If anyone has anything they want some testing on, I might be adding that to my kit.
I would also suggest bringing that to the tech department to properly make sure that there's no long-standing issues with it. But other than that, I give you permission to keep the item.
I mean, for what I know,
Whatever you
it's fresh out of the box, still had plastic seal on it.
But regardless, That would be a very useful tool to add to our arsenal.
Righto.
If no one else has anything they wish to discuss, you are all dismissed.
I'm gonna go keep resting my leg off.
Cool.
Fucking succubus. You're proud of it. You're proud of that shit.
Hey, how's your
What?
leg, by the way?
Hurts.
It's all good?
I can walk, but it still hurts.
Do you need a checkup or are you okay?
Nah, I think I'm fine. Just gonna keep bracing it off. Excellent. Then we swap that to... I heard your voice again.
Or something more or less kind of for him. Go on, talk about it. I'm actually well, because I feel very hot.
For the last couple of weeks, I've been looking for a warehouse to set up a.
Oh, hi, Banana.
Good morning.
Fuck. This guy's gotta go all the way to the kitchen.
Did he try to look for water inside of a server room?
I guess so. Yeah, there's just two footprints on it now. How's that feel?
He's wearing shoes.
Excuse me,
Equinox
so
is laying there, not Equinox, fucking Enoch. Your names are
Are
so
we really
similar.
that
They're not
similar?
separated by that many. No, you're not similar, but your names start the same.
Enoch
What
Equinox.
is your project? What do you tell me your project?
Okay. I'm setting up a private